guys, and welcome. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend. Guys, I am so excited. You guys are lucky. I'm lucky. We've got some girl-on-girl action going on today. But before I bring her on, let me say hello to everybody. So we have got in the chat, we've got Ren Zero. Hello, Ren Zero. We have got Arwen Avalon. Hello, sweetheart. Gaming or what TM? Good to see you. We have got Snorter Poopers Cuba, who loves that skirt. I'm right there with you. I love it as well. So happy it was included in the intro. And Larry, hello, sweetheart, right off the bat with a $2 super chat. He says, lovely ladies on Sunday, nothing better. Hail all. Hail to you too, sweetheart, and thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see who else. We've got Speak for the Dead, Low Spec Linux Laptop. Hello, guys. Andrew46 and 2, welcome. Firefly, good to see you. We've got my awesome mod, Mark. Hello, Mark, good to see you. Let's see, we've got Golgo. Hello, and D-Bud Martin. Sorry, sweethearts. Guys, hope you are having a fantastic day. And Jim the Viking, good to see you. And TZ Canadian Beer, hey, and thank you. It says, love your voice. Thank you very much. Wow, speaking of voices, we have got the beautiful Mandy Summers, and I absolutely adore her accent as well. So this should be a heck of a lot of fun. So guys, let me bring her on. Hey, like gorgeous.
What? Girl on girl action Woo! On Sunday. Yeah. Hey, everybody. How are you guys? Larry. Name's so good. You got to say it twice in gaming or what? Hi, you guys. Oh my gosh, Purple Valkyrie, this is amazing. I love your accent. I love your chat. This is going to be great. This is going to be awesome.
Oh my gosh. Before we hit it off, thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to get to chat with you today. It's like, oh my God, it's Mandy. I'm so excited.
This is going to be so much fun. Hey, Arwen, how are you, love bug?
Hey. Oh my gosh. So basically what we do on the Sundays is it's all about the guest. We try to kind of get a little bit of background information, and then I would love to talk to you about your Indiegogos and your work, because you are one of the hardest working ladies on YouTube.
Oh, thank you. No problem. I'm an open book, and I love talking about myself. So this is perfect, right?
Oh my gosh. So kind of, you've obviously you've been here for a while. How did you get started? What was the kind of jumping in point for you?
And mine is probably a little bit different than most of the guys, how they got here. I got here because I was kind of red-pilled with Rainbow Bright. Ironically enough, they made a new Rainbow Bright comic, and I was really excited, right? Because now I got this comic, I can get my little girl pulled into comics with the exact same book kind of that I was, Rainbow Bright. And yeah, we read about 6 issues and it got canceled. And I started digging why can't I get issue 7? Why did it get canceled? And through that, it was like a rabbit hole of, I found out about CG. I found out about the indie scene. I found out about, your boy Zach and all the stuff that was going on with him. I found out what SJWs were, because I knew things were kind of changing, like the environment was changing around me, but I didn't I just kind of thought that's how everybody was going crazy, and I was the only one that was still what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Right. And then, I found out all of this stuff, and I was like, I can't make movies. They're screwing up all my movies. I can't do nothing about that. I have no idea how to do that. But comics, I know. I love comics, and I just kind of jumped in head first, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a comic, And so 2 years later, here I am still making comics.
That's incredible. And let me say good evening to Peter Gilmore as well. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you.
I'm surprised he's up. You must have just woke up, Pete. He's on a real dicked up sleep schedule.
Oh, it's horrible at the moment. Do you find it also being on YouTube, you kind of get like that? Because everybody's streaming at different hours. It's so You kind of sleep when you can, if you can.
That's exactly what it is. You just try to not step on toes and sleep, whenever you can. I've gone when I was first start. I'm not as bad now about doing it, but when I first started, there were like 3 and 4 days where I would sleep like 2 hours and get back up and hop on another stream. And like I drank my weight in Red Bulls. Like literally, I mean, I still do, as you can tell. I keep one near me at all times. But I was really going through Red Bulls like crazy, so it's not as bad. But yeah, it's YouTube's a whole different thing, isn't it?
It's definitely different. Absolutely, I think because I'm still kind of getting used to it. I'm still kind of on like the outside, but watching you guys obviously and kind of learning from the bigger YouTubers, you kind of get a feel for how it happens and what you're supposed to do. And it's like some people are they're like machines. They can just stream and stream and stream, and that's awesome.
Yeah, I know some people do their like 24-hour streams, and I'm thinking there's no way. There's no way I'm going to stay up 24 hours on a stream. Do you know how much stupid shit I would say after about hour 20? Oh my God. It would just nosedive. I'd end up canceling. There's no telling what I do. It's no.
Oh my gosh. I love it. So you said that your background is in comics and that's where you love. So have you always kind of grown up reading comics and that's what you gravitated towards?
Yes. Yeah. I started, my first comic was Rainbow Bright and the Star Stealers. And I think my brother bought me that one. I couldn't have been but 5 or 4. And from there, I read, every time he would take me to the comic book store, I'd buy Care Bears or something. I mean, there were weird girly comics, but I loved the story with the art. I loved that. I just loved them. And then as I got older, the guy friends in my neighborhood started reading, Spider-Man and Superman. And, as we got older, then I found The Darkness and I was like, oh, they cuss in this one. Ooh. So I really got into that one for a while. And then, Witchblade is, I just kept going with them. So yeah, I figured that was something I could actually, do something about. I could make good or comics I would want to read because they, the big two certainly weren't giving me any. So why not, right?
Absolutely. And we've talked about this before. This is where, the talent's coming from. It's coming from the independent creators. And I love that, as you say, the big two aren't giving people what they want. So people will take their money elsewhere. And I'm so happy and grateful that somebody like you is making these comics that people love.
Oh, yeah. No, the indie scene is amazing. There are so many talented people. I mean, like artists that I look at their stuff and I'm just like, my God, how did they do that? How did they? Because I'm creative, but my artistic skills aren't. I love drawing, but I'm not that great at it. But some of these people, it's like you're looking at it and you're like, this looks like a real picture. You know what I mean? Do you hear Peter with this normal accent for a change?
Hey, Peter. And a big thank you to Golgo13 as well. He says, trying to keep up is hard. I see you. But we'll always make time for Milady, Purple Valkyrie, and and Mandy too. Some things you just have to laugh with. Absolutely. And thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we've got great people. And Mark says a British accent and a Georgia accent making this Alabama man's heart melt.
Oh, I probably sound like your next door neighbor.
You were talking about Rainbow Bright. So am I correct in guessing you're a child of the 80s and you love all that kind of nostalgia and all the 80s had the best cartoons, didn't it?
The 80s was freaking amazing with the cartoons and just the toys and it's just what I had when I was a kid compared to what my kids have available now, it's almost sad sometimes. It's like, wow, this is not as cool.
Yeah,
So yeah,
much
no,
better
80s.
stuff.
80s was amazing. We had such good stuff, and now it just sucks. And yeah, it's sad. It's really sad.
It does, but the one thing that I found being an adult that is really, really cool is you could buy the toys that you couldn't afford as a kid and have them now.
I know. As you can see behind me, I've gotten
Yes.
a little out of hand with the buying toys, and then I had to hide them out here because I don't want my toys played with. They're just, you look at the toys and yeah, so I have to hide them. But you know, they're safe. They're safe out here. So.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And Campus says the 90s had some awesome toys and shows as well. It did, but there was something magical about the 80s. I know people say, you know, oh, the 80s, it was all about selling toys. That's why every toy had a cartoon attached to it. But no, the cartoons were awesome.
Yeah, there was a purity about the 80s. The 90s was great too. You know, most of my childhood was a little bit in the middle of 80s and 90s. So I got a little taste of both. The 90s was more, I don't know, I look at that as like the extreme time, where like, because every commercial was like Mountain Dew Extreme and everything, you know, like all
neon.
Yes, everything just went like and then the alternative music, like I don't know, something about the 80s was so pure of a time, and there wasn't, right to my knowledge, there was no wars really going on during that time. It was just really peaceful. I mean, the music was crazy, everything was just so crazy in the 80s, but it was like, I don't know, it was pure at the time.
Yeah, the only detraction that I would take from the 80s is the fashion, because you look back and think, what the heck were they thinking?
I've got a picture. Yeah, I've got a picture from kindergarten, and my hair is up in this ponytail, and I don't know what my sister did with my hair that day, but my bangs were like teased into like what looked like a rat nest.
Oh no!
It was sitting on the top of my head. So, and apparently that must have been the style, because she wouldn't have done it like to be mean. So apparently that's just how, I don't know. It wasn't. I look back at it now and I'm like, holy crap, look at my hair. It was so, because my hair is naturally curly, and I guess they didn't think that brushing it was an issue. So it's just like every picture, my hair is a big frizz ball. Yeah, it's.
It was all about the backcombing in the 80s. So
it was.
It
was the bigger the better. And yeah, it's every picture looks like your finger was in a light socket and just fried your hair.
Happy memories. I love it.
Yeah.
And hello again. Thank you, sweetheart. He says toys are meant to be played with. Didn't we learn this from Woody? Anime was extremely AF in the 80s. Music and metal was in the 80s as well. Absolutely.
It was. But being my age group of the 80s, I was listening to like Paula Abdul and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't listening to like okay, I did listen to Def Leppard. I was a big Def Leppard fan when I was a kid. I was into some Pour Some Sugar on Me. But it was just, I don't know. Everything seemed, I think it was because there wasn't the internet. It was like, I don't know. It just seems pure to me.
I'd agree with that, yeah. And since we're talking about music that we liked, I really liked Meatloaf. So don't judge.
You're right that I would do anything for love. And I know that was like 90s, but that video, that Beauty and the Beast thing he had going, I loved it. I love Meatloaf, and that, yeah, that's embarrassing to say. We ought to get t-shirts, like some Meatloaf t-shirts. Represent. Nobody represents Meatloaf anymore.
He doesn't get any love, does he, anymore?
He doesn't. He does not get the love that he deserves. I mean, he was in Rocky Horror Picture Show. He deserves love for that alone.
And Panis has got a good question. It says, Purple Valkyrie, did the jellies come to the UK? Did you have purple ones? I didn't have purple ones, but I had the clear ones with the glitter in.
Jellies too.
Which were the nice.
But they hurt your feet. Nobody ever talks about that. Those jellies would rub like on the back of your heel. I couldn't stand them, but I had like 5 or 6 pair as a kid. But God, they killed your feet. There was it's just that rubber rubbing up on your feet all day.
It wasn't even good quality rubber.
No. They were shit shoes to be. In reality, they were god awful, but I'll be damned if our parents didn't just keep shoving our feet into them. And now you're wearing them, they're cute. I used to wear those stupid clown socks with them, the ones that had the lace on them.
Oh,
that you fold down.
Yeah. Mark says purple in parachute pants. That's a mouthful. That's almost a tongue twister, Mark.
Parachute pants were the shit. I used to have a pair, and I would try to do like the typewriter, like MC Hammer. You know, that little side step. I look really stupid doing it, but I will still occasionally bust out the typewriter just to be cool, or the Cabbage Patch, because those are ones I can do.
And Camper says hammer time. You got it.
Yeah. Can't take this. Dun, 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 dun. I love some MC Hammer.
I know I do. Oh my god. I love 80s nostalgia. And I know it's been kind of played to death now because everything that's come back is from the 80s.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. And what kills me is they lose the magic. Every time they do it, it's like they don't really understand the IP that they're working with. Mm-hmm. So they take what is an amazing IP. And nowadays, like when I hear, like, okay, 10 years ago, you could have told me they are, you know, they're going to make a new The Princess Bride. And I would have been like, oh my God. Now it's like, oh God, please no.
Oh, please don't.
Don't. And that's really sad, but no, that's really how it is. Like, I can't, every time I hear that they're remaking something that I love, like, I think I heard a rumor that they're about to redo the Goonies. And I'm like, please don't. Please don't redo the Goonies. Y'all are just going to fuck it up. You know it. We all know what you're going to do with it. You're going to woke it out. Yeah. It's going to be horrible because they don't get the nuances that made it so special when it was new, because they aren't trying to do that. They're trying to sell you it's a soapbox thing, right? They're standing up on a soapbox and they're putting the name on it, but that's not what you're really getting. You're not going to get the Goonies. You're going to get something completely weird and stupid where they're trying to prove points, but they're sticking the name Goonies on it. Yes. It's ridiculous.
Just to kind of bait in the old fans, as you say. And JJ Sith Lord, hello, sweetheart. It says, like, OMG. Oh, actually, Mandy, could you say this one?
Yeah, of course.
You would say it so much better. No
problem. Like, oh my God, Mandy, where's my damn cookies? All the Thin Mints are gone. Like, what? I got you cookies. I got you good ones, too. I got you homemade peanut butter cookies today.
That sounds good.
And whole milk. Not that 2% shit. No, sir. Only the best. You got some whole milk back there, too. I'll look out for you.
Mandy's got you covered. Oh, my God. That is so cool. But you're absolutely right with the IPs. I mean, if you think something like Disney, I mean, everybody that I know of is sick to death of these live-action remakes.
Why? Why do they keep doing it? They also... Okay. I will give them this. I will give Disney this. The remakes that they do visually are beautiful. They are stunning. But then when they try to redo the music, right? We love the Disney movies because of the music. The soundtracks almost always make a Disney movie, right? So what do? They take these amazing songs and they change them. They change the story. And so the best I can give them is they are beautiful. Story-wise, they've lost their touch. Music-wise, they've lost their touch. It's just, stop. We don't need any more. Nobody wants to watch another Disney live-action anything. Just stop.
Oh, my God, you're so right. I watched, to my regret, at least I tried to watch Beauty and the Beast, because I love Beauty and the Beast.
Bless your heart.
I was like, no,
they
honey.
destroyed it.
What did you do?
They destroyed. As soon as the first song came on, I was like, what? What are we, what? It was so bad. Visually stunning. It was beautiful. It was. Everything else was just down the crapper.
They suck the soul out of it. It's weird.
They do. Yeah, I've never, it's like they have a talent for that as opposed to a talent for good storytelling. They have a talent for just sucking all the energy out of movies. They're like energy vampires, right? They just suck your soul. I
just think it's hilarious though that they're doing it to their own films. You know, if they were doing it to somebody else's IPs that they'd taken on, I could kind of get it. But these films are what, you know, the fans grew up with. You know, Disney had a renaissance with these animated films, and now they're just killing them.
Yeah, no, they it's weird because once the woke and the SJWs infiltrate something, they eat it from within. And it's amazing to watch somebody. Disney used to be, if it was a Disney movie, I knew my kids would love it. I knew I could put them in front of the TV and it would be fine, right? Now I literally have to watch Disney movies to make sure what they're going to see. Like, because of all the little, they're destroying themselves. I mean, they got enough FU money. They can do this for another, you know, probably 100 years. But eventually somebody is going to come in. And it's not like they own Beauty and the story of Beauty and the Beast, because it's really, what was it, Red Rose or something like that. Like, because all of them are just, you know, Hans Christian Andersen or whatever. They're all, you know, Grimm's fairy tales. So anybody could do exactly what they're doing. It's just going to take somebody with enough startup money and enough of a vision to retell these stories for modern time, but do it better than what they're doing, because they're not trying to push narratives on people and they're genuinely trying to tell a good story.
Absolutely. Just as a side note, do you remember Don Bluth, the animator? I used to love those films.
Yes.
Disney just sunk that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was heartbroken.
Yeah, no, that's out of here. That they can't have that kind of stuff.
Can't have that competition.
No, they're not going to have that. No, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And the live action stuff is just, they keep pushing it. Did we really need a live action Lion King?
You see, they said it was live action, and then I watched 15 minutes of it, and it's computer animated, but because they've gone so realistic, they're like blank. They're just animals. There's no kind of emotion in the faces of them. It's like, what the hell?
It's like, why did we really need this? Why wouldn't you just watch the old one? Just watch that. You know what I mean? Just watch the old one, because this sucks.
We've got Lion King at home. It's fine.
We'll be good. We're good.
Golgo's got a question for you, Mandy. He says, did the Oregon Trail become the Oregon Trail?
Yes, everybody died, including myself. And I killed the 2 people died on the first river that was crossed. They drowned. So it was not a successful trip. We did not make it to Oregon, which is why now it's full of SJWs. Because we didn't make it there. They infiltrated. Nothing more that can be done.
Damn. So close. And his second question is, Purple and Mandy, what is your most prized toy in the collection?
Let's see. Mine would be my Rainbow Bright Funko Pop.
Nice.
Because you can't hardly get them anymore. They're really, really hard to find. So that one's my most precious, I think. But I do have, I love all my Spider-Gwen stuff.
Yes, so, you're a huge fan of Spider-Gwen, aren't you? Yes. I was watching your Twitter the other day and I got insanely jealous when you showed that Loungefly backpack. I was like, I need that.
Right. Oh my God, they have the best bags. I've got all the girls on Midnight's Edge are now addicted to them too. Lorena's gonna kill me because she keeps spending money on all these bags. But no, they are just the cool. I've got a Baby Yoda one too, and I love it.
Oh my God.
I'm about to get a Joker and Harley Quinn.
I've got a Stormtrooper, like a actual handbag, and then I've got a Haunted Mansion backpack, and I love them.
How cute!
Shortcrunch.
I love
And
it.
my favourite toy is probably, I would say it's probably the original 80s He-Man figures that I have. I'm very attached to those. So
Nice. Oh, Whaaat. Yes, my Conan that Whaaat got me is also one of my favorites because he got it signed and everything.
nice.
So how freaking cool is that? So now
I
I
didn't
love
even know there
all
was
of my
one.
toys.
It's like, why am I just finding out there's a Conan Funko?
Right? I didn't know they even had one either. I know that they're making a Mandy one, and I'm gonna get all the Mandy ones when they come out.
Nice.
Explains Portland, right? We just didn't make it. That was the problem. We didn't make it. Me and my party, we didn't survive. I got snake bit because I was dicking around, talking to people in the chat, not playing, and I died.
That's not an easy game, though. People think it's an easy game. It's not.
No.
Everything is out to get you.
Yeah, everything. People kept getting snake bit. Nobody got dysentery though, which was really strange because usually they get dysentery.
Yeah, usually that's the thing that eventually takes everybody out. One person gets it and then it spreads throughout the entire party, as dysentery does. But
exactly, no, we survived. I thought that me and Yellow Lantern were going to make it to the end, and then he got bit and died like 30 seconds later. And then like an hour later, I don't know, like the same snake I guess bit me, and then I died too. It was sad.
Gon says, what game is this?
What kind of game you running around here, lady?
So this is Oregon Trail. It's an old game, isn't it? This has been ages.
This is 87. Like we're going back to like green screen DOS computers. Old.
Little like stick figures that move across the screen.
Yeah. This is a old game. But no, it was one that there wasn't a lot of DOS games during that time, so they were just getting big. And yeah, that was one of the first ones that I ever played that I can remember back playing, like because we had it at school. Like that was the game at the in the computer lab. So
we had that, and was it Minecraft and Mineshipper? Where you press the button and you're supposed to blow.
Oh, and Minesweeper.
Minesweeper, that's it. Yeah,
I suck at that.
And me,
I suck at that. I can't play that for shit. I still don't understand what the hell you're doing. Like, what are you trying? What's the point? I mean, I get it. You don't hit the bomb, right? And I get that the little, like, if it says a 2, that means 2 spaces near it. There's a bomb. How the fuck you play that? I never got it. I just click everywhere, and then I hit a bomb, and then I'm like, oh damn. Okay, well.
I had an innate ability to find the bomb first time every time, so I would just get discouraged and just quit.
But see, that could be a skill if you need to pick something. Like what cup is it under? Yeah, that might be a good skill. You don't even have to watch it. Just I feel like it's that one.
Yeah, but knowing my luck, it'd be a bomb under the cup. So.
Probably.
Thank you, sweetheart. Roger H. He sends us a thumbs up. Thank you, darling.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So we found out that obviously you're a lady of the 80s. You're a massive fan of comic books, and you mentioned earlier that this was kind of your jumping in point. So how did that come about? How did the first one come into being, as it were?
The first comic I ever did?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't know anybody. I didn't know how to do it. I knew nothing other than I want to make a comic. Again, I'm not an artist. So I kind of went out there with like on a wing and a prayer that enough people would be like, would be supportive of the fact that I'm a girl that I'm not an artist, and CG is full of amazing artists. So no, I actually have, surprisingly enough, I have WartTheWizard right here. So I drew it. I did all the colors. I did the lettering. I talked to people, asked them how to do it. I spent night after night after night, learning, teaching myself how to do stuff. When it came to print files, I sat down and I read online. I researched and figured out how to do it, because I thought it was really, really, really important that I knew how to do everything. You know what I mean? Like that I could do everything myself if I ever needed to. And there were so many supportive people that would be like, read this article, or would give me advice, or here's the company we print through. Here's the kind of, the weight of the pages. That's not something even as a comic book fan, I never sat there reading, I wonder what the weight page, you know what I mean? I just read them. So, but everybody was so supportive, and I had so many people that were willing to, just give me advice. So yeah, I sat down every night. I drew, I learned how to do it. I started building my YouTube channel, because I was told that you have to have a YouTube to do it. So you need to have your own channel. So I just sat down, and everything that people told me, I figured it out. I figured out how to do it. So I could literally make an entire comic by myself. So
that's insane.
It was fun. It's fun learning about stuff when you care about it, right? So, it was fun sitting there and, practicing on print files. And, people like Whaaat, when I was getting ready to start coloring, he would send me some of his artwork that his artist had done that hadn't been colored yet, and allow me to practice my coloring on artwork. And yeah, no, there's just so many amazing people that, helped. So it was awesome. Southern Cecil could have learned how to read so he can enjoy it one day.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. And a big thank you to Buttcrack Media. He says hello to the lovely Purple Valkyrie and the beautiful Mandy Summers.
Hello. I love that name.
It's wonderful, isn't it? Thank you, sweetheart. It's good to see you. That's incredible. I didn't realize how much work you put in. I mean, I've always known that you were very passionate about it, but I didn't realize that the very first one you literally made yourself.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
incredible.
And knew absolutely nothing. Like, I knew nothing. So it was like I said, it was a big deal to me to do. Like, I had artists offer to work with me and draw it for me even. But like I said, it was really important that when I handed this book to my little ones, that I handed them a book that I did. Not that I paid to have to. It was a book that I did everything in. So that was important to me.
That's amazing. And Manowar665, thank you, sweetheart. He says, I like ladies.
Right?
We love you too. And hello, sweetheart. He says, there are 4 things I love about you lovely ladies. Your eyes, of course. Pervs. Naturally.
Shoulders back, eyes. I saw you killing some fishies today. you was on a fishy killing thing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, Az. It's great to see you. We miss you. We do.
We do. Twitter is not the same. It is not the same without you. It's sad.
It is. It's a little bit. It's much more boring now. Definitely. He says I slay everything.
That is true. That is true. Slay all day, sir.
Punk Waddle the eyes have it. You guys. Oh my gosh. So you built the first one. You clearly got a taste of it. You had a massive success with it. Is that what inspired you to kind of continue with it, because you enjoyed it so much? Because obviously you've branched out into different stories as well.
Yeah. No, it's obviously I enjoy it or I wouldn't do it, but no, it's the community. There's so many people that like my day, like I wake up and I message them and I'm like, what's up? You know what I mean? It's like it's more than just like a business at this point. These are my friends. These are, you know what I mean? It's like-minded people that like the same hobbies as I do, that, I have to talk to. So it's more than that now. Now it's literally like they're like my family. I love these people. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing it. It's fun. This is a freaking blast. Making comics is so fun. It's stressful. Don't get me wrong, but it's
Yes,
so
I
fun.
can imagine.
It's like the funnest thing ever, though. And like I said, yeah, I love, there's so many people that my world would be incomplete if I couldn't talk to them every day, you know? So yeah, I love everything about it.
Is it still kind of a learning experience for you because you've had a lot of successful campaigns so far? Or is it something that, I've got this down now, I know exactly what I'm doing?
Every campaign has something new. Like this one with Pirate Queen, for instance. There's a lot of double page spreads. Well, when I did WartTheWizard, there aren't a lot of double page spreads. So now I'm learning how to line up double page spreads perfectly, because I would not send out anything that is not perfect. So yeah, no, every campaign there is something new. There's a new hiccup. There's a new, okay, there is a constant, all right, so this happened. So, all right, let's go. No, you never stop learning stuff with this, ever. Like, it's every day is a new learning experience. But it's a lot, like, I am a big believer in, make sure you learn not only from your mistakes, but try your best to learn from other people's mistakes too. So you're not destined to repeat them. So I watch the screw ups a lot more than I watch the you got it down, because there's a lot of hiccups in comics. There's a lot of, okay, well, that happened. So now what do we do? So
I can imagine, and I would imagine that's kind of like where you say where the community comes in, because everybody's so kind of tightly knit. Everybody is there to kind of lift each other up. That's one of the things I've noticed. There's no competition or bitterness. It's like everybody wants everybody else to succeed, and I love that.
Yes. If you need help, you just have to ask. And, 30 people would jump in and be like, oh, okay, so you're doing, this is the problem. Okay, well, here's what you need to do. And they will literally walk you through step by step how to fix it. Everybody's just, you get assholes. Don't get me wrong. Every group has assholes. Thereabouts. Yeah, there's some ruffians about. But most people are. They're trying to, do their own thing, and they're really supportive of, everybody getting a chance. So it really is. It's a dream come true, considering, 2 years ago, I was a stay-at-home mom, like sitting around like, well, both of my kids are in school now. So what the hell do I do?
And the answer was, become a comic producer.
Yeah, that was my answer. Yeah, that's strangely enough, that's what I decided, because I was just kind of sitting around, like, they would be at school all day, and it would take me, with them not here, it took me like, I don't know, maybe an hour to clean, and then all I had to do was cook dinner that night. And that was there really wasn't a lot going on, and I'm just kind of wandering aimlessly around the house. And then I found Comicsgate, and it's like, now I know what I'm gonna do. Now I know how I'll fill my time. So
found your calling. So it was either that or like crochet or something.
Yeah, and I suck at that. So I'm not good at crocheting. That needle point, no, that ain't for me.
Oh my gosh. But I think I can speak for everybody and say thank you so much for it, because you've brought some amazing things to life.
Oh, thank you. You are such a sweetheart. I just want to give you a hug.
Oh, me too. If I ever get out of the country, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go visit all of my American friends. So
yay!
Fingers crossed.
Well, hopefully they will actually do that convention that they're talking about doing in Florida. And I know Comicsgate's going to be involved, and then the fandom is going to be involved. So, and I think I even heard that they're going to bring in like the weaves and everything too. So it should be really big and really huge. And it's in Florida, girl. We can go have some margaritas on the beach and at the pool. Oh my gosh. I'm going
to ride some roller coasters and puke.
Yes. We have to flash on the roller coaster, though. I have a thing, because look, no, I've seen that people do it, and I've never done it, but it seems like that would be really fun way to get kicked out of a theme park.
I was going to say, this seems like something you've put on a bucket list, so I'm down for
Well,
that.
I don't want to wait until no, maybe we should wait until we're really old. It'd be more offensive then. That's why I could never be a flasher. I always say that if I was a guy, I would want to be a flasher. I don't know. It's something about, because I hide dick cards, right? Mm-hmm. That would be kind of like you're hiding a real dick card, right? So I feel like I would be one if I was a guy, but it's not as fun because if I flash, it doesn't offend anybody. They're just like, oh, it
just gets people very excited.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same effect. It just doesn't.
I'd say it would have some effect, but probably not the effect that
no. I want people to be like, oh no. So. Yeah, I may need to wait till I'm old, because imagine an 80-year-old on a roller coaster with her. That would be better, right? That's a grandma that knows how to party. And that's what I want to be
in Disney, just to really piss them off.
Yeah, it's got to be Disney. It's got to be. You can't. No exceptions. It's got to be Disney.
I'm going to hold you to that now.
I'm going to do it.
Huge thank you, guys. We've just had 2 super stickers as well. We had a hot dog from Butt Crack Media. Still love that name. Cracks me up. And SJ and Mighty sends us a Shiba Inu, so thank you, sweetheart. Aww. Thank you.
Those doggies are cute.
They're adorable. And Heel vs. Baby Face said, I still haven't understood one word.
How does he not understand you? I get why he aggravates me. How does he not understand you?
Sorry. Put the subtitles on us. It'd be fine. You'd be able to understand both of us then.
But no, the subtitles don't like me.
Really?
I've read what they do. I've read what they do to me. It's not. I won't even cut them on my channel anymore because they make me sound. Okay. This accent already is not doing a lot for like, wow, she's really intelligent, right? But then you put the subtitles on and oh no. It sounds like I can't even make a coherent sentence. It does. They have no idea what I'm saying. It's like Siri. She doesn't know what I'm saying either.
Oh, Siri, I think, is just mean. She's
a bitch.
She does it on purpose.
I think so. She's a total bitch.
And hello to the boss, Loki. It says, Mandy, you're a true Georgia peach and one of the best of us. He's not wrong.
Loki, you're such a sweetheart. Good morning. You guys are up early. It always surprises me that there's this whole group within like the fandom that's up so early. It's like, why are y'all up so early?
But this comes back to what we were talking about. It's the not sleeping. Everybody's awake 24 hours, and we all just get like 2 hours of sleep.
Really?
When you can fit it in.
It's seriously, like, even when you messaged me this morning, like, and I laid down for a nap. I was able to get one, so I squeezed a nap, and I was like, oh no, she's been wondering for like 2 hours. No, I'm here. I'll be there. But yeah, no, it's you nap when you can. That's what you do. Aww.
And Punkwater said the subtitles don't work for Nerdratic half the time. They hate us. They do. And I know, Peter, it's 9 p.m. where y'all are at, but for me, it's like, well, okay, it is a little later now for me too. It's 3:45. I forgot because I took a nap, so it seems earlier than that. And hello to Saggy Man and hello, sweetheart. It's good to see you.
Twins. I love the way she topped it. I thought we were twins. Adorable.
And thank you, Chris. Thank you, sweetheart. It's good to see you as well. Another one of my wrenches. Hello, sweetheart.
Hey.
And Deepa Martin says, I just can't understand Batwoman. It's finally scrambled his brains.
That could be true. That is probably true. And I don't know how much he was working with from the get. So, and then you add that to it, and it's It happened. That's why I love you guys that watch that stuff, because you save me from it. I tried to talk Nina into watching Sexy Beast. Like, I wrote her I wrote her like a paragraph trying to convince her, and she won't do it. Nina's like, nope, I ain't watching it. So it looks like I'm going to have to watch Sexy Beast. I'm going to have to bite the bullet.
I saw the trailer on Twitter and I was thinking, is this an acid dream? What the hell am I looking at?
Can you imagine sitting across from somebody looking like that asshole, like a minotaur? Like, legit, and you had to have a real conversation. There's no way.
There's the dolphin that could take
the fucking dolphin. The dolphin. Are you? Oh. There and dolphin. You should never do the dolphin, because you know that they're like the R word of the sea, right?
Dolphins are assholes.
They are. They're. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna have to watch it, because Nina's being a hard ass and won't do it. And I can't sweet talk Nina. I don't think she's not gonna buy into it. So it looks like I gotta bite the bullet on that one. It's unfortunate, but
I'm gonna take one for the team.
I'm gonna jump on the grenade. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch it and see if you know.
You know what? I'll watch it and I'll message you and I can tell you what I think of it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, if you're willing, we ought to do a stream on it. We need to watch it every week and come together and discuss it. And then we don't have to do it alone. Then we can feel like somebody's in it. Because, like, when I come out totally brain dead after the fact, I'd like to know that somebody's brain dead with me, right?
Solidarity, absolutely.
Yeah, misery loves company. So.
And Vertical Horizon says that shows a furry's wet dream.
It is. It doesn't look. I can't fathom. And then when they showed them without the makeup, they were all like 10s. They were all incredibly attractive people. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't think that's right. They need to put some egos on there. They need to get like, do you know the guy for like Sugar Bear? Mm-hmm. From Honey Boo Boo, yes. White Sugar Bear in the mask. So let's see if you could love Sugar Bear without, if you could just fall in love with Sugar Bear's personality.
So I like the concept, on paper, as you say, but for a fact, just looking at the body types, that they're all good-looking people. So
they showed them, and somebody in my chat said, "Well, yeah, because it's a reality show, so what you're getting are mediocre actors and actresses, right? They tried to go for bigger roles. Hell, they'll do the reality show, right? So you're getting some really attractive people." But I don't think it should be like that. I think you should get some Mama June / Sugar Bear type people. And let's see if you could really love somebody only for personality after the fact, when you realize, what they really look like, and not what they look like and then be a 10 anyways. Let's throw some 2s in there, some 1s, and let's see how it goes.
The worst part about this show is this was actually, I think it's based upon a show that was in the UK a few years ago. So they've taken the kind of same concept but moved it to an American market. And it's like, wow. Hats off to whoever did the prosthetics, because they do look pretty cool, some of them.
Okay.
But that dolphin, I can't.
For as far as furries go, they are high quality furries, but still, I can't take nobody serious if you look like a fucking dolphin or a minotaur and you're trying to legit have a conversation. Do I have a John Cena figure? No, I do have a Andre the Giant Funko, and I don't know that I got Alexa Bliss. I got a lot of Alexa Bliss stuff, but I don't have John Cena. I like John Cena though, and I love that he put spinners on the belt. I fucking love that he added a spinner to the belt. But no, I don't have any figures for him. I'm gonna have to invest, I think.
But they'd be really funny if it was just an empty box, just to fuck with people.
I got this here box. I couldn't afford the figure, but I got the box. What are you making that face about, Az?
I think we've upset Az somehow. I'm sorry, Az.
That's impossible. I do shoulders back. Surely I couldn't have upset Az. If I did, there we go. That'll make it better. See? Look, now you can't be mad. So
very next emoji is going to be a smiley face, hopefully.
We'll end this anger. We'll end it.
And so Bob says Mandy is hot, literally. She has a fan on.
I do. I have 2 fans on. I have one on each side of me because, yeah, it's hot as hell here. Plus, it gives me that really, when I don't swallow my hair, because it always goes in my mouth. When that doesn't happen, it gives me that, like, I don't know, like that look, you know, that windblown look. So
there you go. See?
Yay!
And we made Larry happy as well, so marvelous.
Yay! Yeah, I hang out in a garage. I got a John Deere right over there, but I've stuck a bunch of stuff on top of it. So there's a lot of boxes out here, lots of boxes, and me and my possum, and sometimes frogs if they're feeling frisky.
Frogs as in real frogs? Or?
Yeah, they.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
we have a lot of tree frogs, and we have a pond that is quite close, and we have a pool. So all of those attract the little tree frogs, and they're really, really loud. And yeah, they sing and they jump out here. And yeah, sometimes I let them sit on my computer while I'm streaming. I love them. I named them all. They're all my babies. They're my night babies.
Oh, that's what I call cute. I'd love to see a tree frog. I found out recently that a creature that I didn't know exists, and it's a possum. And I didn't know what a possum was.
You didn't know about possums?
Mm-mm.
Oh, but they're so cute.
And then I found out that they do this with the mouths.
Yes.
And I was like, no, thank you.
How can you? Okay, but look, I'm gonna make you fall in love with one. Okay, ignore that. Okay, ignore the fact that they can look terrifying, right? Okay, they're marsupials first, so they carry their babies in their little pouch, right, which is adorable. But okay, now the mama, when the babies get older and start coming out of the pouch, she walks around with all her babies on top of her back, and she just walks around, and they are cute and they're sweet. And I used to have a pet one, and it was a baby, and he would curl his tail around my finger, and he would sleep upside down, and I would hold him like this while I watch cartoons, and he would sleep, and I'd pet his little belly. Oh my God, they are so cute.
Did they actually do that? I thought that was an urban legend. I didn't realize they actually could hang from the tail.
Yeah. No, they wrap their tail and hang upside down and sleep. They're so cute.
Okay.
They're adorable, and you can litter box train them. Mine was a litter box trained. My skunk was too. You can really litter box train almost any animal, I found.
Mark says they're good critters to have around. They kill vermin.
They do.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
They're actually very. They're actually very helpful. They're very helpful critters. So, no, they're cute. They're adorable. They do hiss a little bit if they're angry, but yeah. And yes, they really do play dead. They do that as well. If you scare them, they'll just fall over like they die. They're adorable. They really are. They get a really bad name because of the pointy teeth. Yeah, the pointy teeth, and they hiss. But no, they do have a foot long tail. But they're really cute. They're like giant pet rats.
I kind of like rats, but all the pictures that I've seen of them, I've seen with like the mouths open. So I need to go looking for cuter pictures.
You haven't seen, like, Mary sent me one wearing a hoodie. It was so cute. I follow a thing on Twitter. It's called Possum Every Hour. And every hour they post new possum pictures, and they're really cute.
I follow one like that for bats. It's like, oh. And Buckrat Media says this is for Mandy.
Oh, thank you. I love that freaking name, for real. I love your name.
Always makes me laugh. Never.
That's great.
And Dave Bob, he says, I'll never forget the time possum came out of a hole in a rotten dead cow. They'll eat anything. The hell?
Maybe he was just trying to pretend like he's Luke. You know, maybe he was doing like a Star Wars fantasy thing, and he felt like if he climbed in there, he would get the the feeling. Maybe. That's freaking disgusting. Oh, yeah, they are. I mean, they do eat. You know, they're trash pandas, but they're cute. They're adorable.
And Feeder says possums are great, but they're not quokkas. No, I would agree with that because they just look awesome because they smile, and I've seen people take pictures of them.
They're so cute. They are. Quokkas are so cute.
I think I need to look more into this whole idea of possums.
Yeah, I'm telling you, look at some that are adorable. Don't look at don't look at one that are trying to frighten you, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to frighten you, and they're doing a good job. Look at the ones that are that are pets, that are curled up on people's pillows, and they really are adorable. They're pretty. Now the one that comes out here is wild as hell, and he treats me like shit. But like he knocked over my trash can and ate all my candy cigarettes. You know, he's precious to me.
But you love him anyway.
I do.
And thank you again, Az. Thank you, sweetheart. He says there are 8 things I love about you, ladies. I'm also cross-eyed.
Oh my God, Az.
See, this is why we need Az back on Twitter.
Exactly. It's not the same. It's not the same.
Punkwara asks, do you have any screaming goats?
Oh, I wish I did. Nobody will let me have pets like that anymore.
Oh,
I've been cut off from pets like that.
Have you seen the goats that kind of faint if you startle them?
Yes,
they just topple sideways.
Yes.
I want one of those. I want 6 of those and an umbrella, and I will be entertained for the rest of my life.
Right. I just want a baby goat. Have you seen? They are the cutest. I used to have one that wore a diaper, and a deer that wore a diaper.
I didn't know you could put a diaper on a deer.
You can if they're a baby. We had to get rid of him though, because he kept hooving people in the balls. Is basically the situation that was going on. He'd run down the hall, jump up on you, and yeah, he'd hoof you in the wiener. So
not sure.
He was precious though.
When he wasn't, attacking.
Yeah. When he just got excited. It was exciting time for a baby deer, you call him and he'd go running down the hallway and jump on people.
That's cute. I didn't realize you were so much of an animal lover. Oh
yeah. No, I'm a huge fan of the critters. Yeah. I'm a lot like Ellie Mae. A lot of people in my chat refer to me as a little bit like Ellie Mae, and I think honestly that fit, because if I had $1 million, right, and I could move anywhere in the world and I could live anywhere I wanted to, I would want a farm. Like I would want, cows and chickens and goats and pigs, and that would be a dream, to just be able to go outside and play with the babies all day, in a pond filled with frogs and turtles and. Hell, I even like snakes. So
I like snakes. Yeah,
snakes
are awesome.
They are. They really are. There's not many critters. I'm not a big fan of birds. That's about, and just because they're crappy pets, they don't really do anything. All they do is eat bird seed and spit it everywhere and then shit.
You know what? You've just exactly described my budgie. But
yeah. That's all they do, and they make these big ass messes with their food. Yeah, they're assholes. When I was a kid, I used to want to either be a zoologist or a marine biologist. I really wanted to be a marine biologist and then move to Florida and work at SeaWorld was my dream for years and years and years. But yeah, then when I got older, I went to school to be a teacher. So,
but then you would come into contact with the dolphin assholes. So.
I feel like I could change their ways, I'm a fan of changing. I like the bad boys, I can make a bad boy good. So yeah. I could change them. I could make them see the error of their ways. I mean, you can't just go and hump everybody. Dolphins, you gotta take a day off.
I could see you being like our very own Dr. Doolittle. Yeah, just
get him. Like, no, he doesn't want you to hump him, so don't do it today. Don't hump him. And then if it's somebody I don't like, I could sick him on him like Aquaman. Get him.
Go get him. And Sharon C, thank you, sweetheart. Good to see you. She says, promise him, in brackets, even if I lie, for his blurry crossed-eyed vision, some close-ups of stuff, so we can make an alternate account to share on FNT memes.
That'll work. That'll work.
And Astral Guardian, hello, sweethearts. They say, two gorgeous ladies talking about nerd culture and us being a deviant in chat. This is how I love to spend my time. Makes me want to make a channel. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
If I can do it, anybody can do it. Honestly.
Yeah, become one of us. One of us.
Yes. And hello, sweetheart Valiant. Hey, sweetheart. It's two of my most favourite ladies on YouTube, both with lovely eyes.
Aww.
Gotcha. But we know what else he's really looking at. Your books and toys.
That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm almost positive he's looking at my toys.
I think so.
Yeah.
He's a big collector, so
he is.
Makes sense.
And like he's looking over there and he's like, he sees that Golden Freddy back there and he's like, I want her goodies. And I'm like, I know. I know.
I would imagine there's a lot of people that want your goodies, Mandy, just saying.
Oh, possible.
It's
Hey, Rod.
Hey, Rod. Thank you, sweetheart. It says two ridiculously sexy ladies and two ridiculously sexy accents. My head is spinning. Please continue. Much love to you both. Much love to you too, sweetheart.
I love his name. Reminds me of like, I don't know, like an 80s rock band. Doesn't it? I mean, it's like, yeah, Rock Thunderheart in the building. Like he's about to do some headbanger shit.
I think we need to put this on a t-shirt. Or at least a sticker.
A sticker would work. I think I want her goodies sticker should be a thing. Add it to your channel. Sell them stickers.
But only if you give Mandy a cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a cut. What? I just want to go and play with his toys. He's got. Have you seen his Daily Planet that he has? And it's a bit. And I want to play with that so bad. Like I just want to. I really want to play with all his stuffs. He's got good toys.
And Terminus says, hello, sweetheart. He says, dolphins don't charge you for sex. They just offer you free willy.
Oh my God, Terminus.
I love Terminus.
They don't charge you, though. They give it away. They're sluts. Dolphins are sluts. They just give it away for free.
I don't know what I expected from the show today, but talking about dolphin sex lives wasn't it? But I'm so glad it went down that things never go as planned when I show up, it seems. There'll be a nice planned event and I'll take it off subject every time. Every time. Oh my God, I'm loving this. Since we've kind of touched on it, how have you found being a female YouTuber? How have you found, because it's kind of male dominated, I think it's fair to say.
Honestly, I don't look at it like because I'm a woman, it's harder. If anything, I feel like it's probably easier for me than it is for a lot of the men. It was easier for me to get noticed. It was because there aren't as many of us, right? So a new girl shows up and, especially a girl that's not woke, that can take jokes, like you can make sexual jokes and play with me and I'm not going to get offended. I am like the hardest person in the world to offend. you got to be trying to, right? So I feel like it was easier for me to get noticed, you know. If anything, it's helped, not hurt me in any way. There are some guys within the community that honestly don't particularly like that women are in their hobby. That, you know, that is a known fact. But that is not the norm. They are the odd ones out. And yeah, just look at it, they're little weirdos, and I go on about my day, you know? So no, I think it's a bit easier for me. I mean, I could sit here all day and try to play victim, but I'd be lying. I got noticed really, really fast. My channel got, you know, noticed really, really fast because I am a girl in a male dominated thing. So it helps. It helps, which is why I use my channel a lot to promote guys who do have trouble getting noticed and do have trouble getting their stuff out in front of people. Because I had it easier than a lot of the guys do. Now, some stuff is harder for me. But as far as YouTube goes, it made it easier. It was, yeah, you know, I'm a cute girl next door that can take a joke. So, and yeah, it works.
Everybody loves that. And Punk Waddle brings up a good point as well. He said it's not like a girl that has ever set foot in a comic book shop. And, you know, people have said a lot of, I think it was what's her name from Game of Thrones, she said I was never comfortable in a comic book store because, you know, I was a girl, and I've never had that ever. It's never happened.
It's never happened for any girl. No. And you look at her, right? Look at her, and you tell me that she walked in a comic book store and those guys didn't drop everything they were doing and go and help her. Are you shitting me? No.
Give themselves whiplash, turning around.
Yeah, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nobody's buying that. Not for a moment. I have never walked in a comic book store and not had every guy in the place stop what they were doing and help me. Like, talk to me about, like, I've been offered, like, you ought to come LARP with us. And, oh, come do magic. That's how I got into doing magic tournaments. Is, you know, I went to a comic book store and they were like, you know, we do magic tournaments on, you know, Friday night. And I was like, Friday Night Magic? Like, what? So, no, I mean, no, she is absolutely full of shit. Guys love girls in comic book stores. Are you kidding me?
They do.
We get more help than anybody. And yeah, you mentioned, oh, I love the darkness, and they're going to have Preacher out. They're going to have everything. Look at this one. Well, look at this one. Have you heard of this one? Have you heard of this one? No, it's total bullshit. She's full of it.
It is, and that's the thing, you know, if you are a genuine fan, even if you know nothing about comic books, if you are, you know, genuinely willing and wanting to learn, people will fall over themselves to help you because they love this, you know, they love Batman, they love Star Trek, Star Wars, whatever it is that you're trying to get into, they will fall over themselves to kind of include you because they want more, you know,
they want more
women.
Females. Yeah.
They want more women. Yes.
Yeah, they want more girls. Yeah. I mean, think about it when you go. I didn't say that.
She's not a girl. She's a lady, yes. Get it right.
What? Right. I'm a woman over here, sir.
But thank you, sweetheart.
I love Az. But no, that is absolute. The fact that she actually tried to play, I wasn't comfortable in a comic book store. No, piss off. Nobody's buying it. Nobody's buying this story you're selling. You know as well as I did, every guy in there fell over himself trying to help you. Just like they did for me, just like they did for Purple Valkyrie, just like they did for Mary Mayhem. I could walk in one right now and I would get the same thing. Guys, actually, they want girls a part of it, minus the group of weirdos that don't. Most guys do want girls a part. What they don't want are girls that are SJW. They don't want those. They don't want girls that are going to tell them all of a sudden, now look, because we're here, you can't make jokes. You got to, and don't mention, you know what I mean? Nobody wants, hell, I don't want girls like that around. That's what those are the girls they don't want. A normal girl that can take a freaking joke and doesn't take herself so seriously and isn't trying to push some feminist agenda on you. Of course they want them involved. I've never been told I couldn't play D. Okay. I got told once I couldn't play D&D. But I wanted my DM moved. And I thought that I would start trying to play online. And I didn't know anybody. Again, I didn't know anybody. So I found this website where they were running D&D games, right? And you could.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. Yeah.
And you could make your little profile and ask people, hey, I would like to join. So I used a picture of myself and I made a profile. And I got called a troll and I got told that I'm not real and I'm a catfish and everything. And I'm like, but that was me. But so I got pissed off that they wouldn't let me play D&D with them because they thought I was a catfish or something.
Their loss. But like you say, if you'd walked into a comic book store and they were setting up a D&D game,
they would let me play. They would let me play every time. I mean, the little bit, I've never played Warhammer, seriously played it. But I know a little bit about Warhammer because I went into a comic book store and they were playing Warhammer and, you know, they were like, hey, do you want to play? I couldn't get into it. The miniatures are really expensive. That's a high dollar hobby to do Warhammer. So I never really, but I thought it was cool. And I did actually take a few, some of the guys gave me some of the paint and a few of their miniatures and let me take them and paint them. So I still got to do the part I feel like I would have liked doing anyways, which is painting their stuff.
I love the painting side, and I love the detail on them. But
yes. So I thought that was, but I mean, that's because they called me over there and they were like, "Hey, have you ever played? I heard you talking about D&D. Have you ever played Warhammer? Because we do this on Wednesday nights, or you know, whatever night what they do Warhammer. I think it was Warhammer Wednesday, but yeah. So they were totally cool with, you know, letting me play, showing me about it. And that's how it is for girls. If Amelia Clark just knows she's got a shit idea. It's a ripoff of She-Hulk to begin with the fact that she uses her sense of, you know, her emotions, which is, you know, very much like Jennifer. So I don't.
Do you remember that really weird one that came out a few years ago as well, where every time they were on the menstrual cycle, they turned into cats and just went on a killing spree?
I didn't know about this until somebody else told me about this.
God, it's terrible.
I didn't know about this, but yeah, somebody showed that to me. And again, I'm going to stand by the fact that if that's what you got, that's the hill you want to climb on, that's what you think makes you special, is that once a month Aunt Flo comes to town. That speaks a lot about, that speaks a lot more about you than I think you realize, because so does every other female in the world. You ain't special.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you special. Sorry.
It's more of an inconvenience. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's just that if that's all you got going for you, that's sad. That's really sad. Because yeah, you ain't special. Sorry.
No matter how much they try and make it.
No.
And women know, that's the thing. Women, you could have asked any woman and they would have said, this is a terrible fucking idea.
Oh, I don't know who. Yeah, I don't know who her friends are that told her this was a good idea. Oh, a female single mom that swings from her armpit hair. Oh. Yes, please. Who the fuck said that? Her friends aren't her friends. She has surrounded herself by yes men.
Somebody should have told.
Yeah. Somebody should have told her, this is a horrible fight. Ain't you got nothing real you can go with? This is real. This is the mountain you want to die on. All righty then. Have at it. It's a horrible idea.
It's an awful idea.
It's awful.
But you can laugh about it, so I guess that's okay.
Yep. Well, it's going to give me content because I'm going to be reading it because I need to. I'm invested now in this single mom character. Did you read some of the writing in it too? It's horrible. It's as bad. I just saw recently that they're doing a new Joker book. And did you say it?
I haven't seen it yet. I've heard about it.
So the Joker is raising a baby Batman.
Oh no! Oh God!
Yeah, and the writing in it is exactly what you would think it would be. I just looked at it and I'm like, no. Oh no.
And I wonder why people are leaving mainstream comics in droves and going to indie comics when you give them content like this.
Right. When your content is Batman falls into a vat of chemicals that turns him into a baby, and the Joker raises him. And now it's like 3 men and a little lady, or 2 men and a baby type shit. Yeah.
Oh.
I can't say I'm excited about that. You know what I mean? When I hear that the Joker is going to be raising a baby. Well, who gives a shit? I don't want to see that. That sounds ass.
We've already seen what happens when the Joker raises a kid, because it happened in the animated film, Mask of the Phantasm.
Yeah. We don't.
I know it wasn't. It was the one with Batman of the Future. That was the film it was in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where did they? Who said do that?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's awesome. Yeah, let's do that. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh my god. And thank you again to Australian's Guardian. He says, if I met a girl that loves nerdy stuff as much as me or more, and they play games better than me, she is wife material. Hands down. Any takers?
Right? Exactly. Because then you have a girl to play with. Exactly. I can't tell you how many times, like, my husband and I have just pulled out, like, our magic cards and played against each other when we had nothing else to do. Or, I mean, you get bored. You run out of shit to do. So, but no, it's exactly. But if you ask the SJWs, there are no girls like us. Mm-hmm. We're just pick-me girls.
Yes, we're fake fans. We're just doing it for the attention.
Yeah, I spent all of my money on Spider-Gwen shit because I guess I'm. That doesn't even make no fun. I can't even rationalize that. Why would I?
That's really going to prove a point, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's taking it a little far to prove a point. I'm not that willing to prove a point. That's just, I'm not willing to spend my money to prove a point.
Buttcrack Media has a question for you. He says, ladies, what do you think of Mr. Buttcrack as a comic character?
I think you could make that funny as hell. I think you could really make that funny. I'm already thinking of like a plumber, kind of, but that's his like secret identity. He's really a superhero, but he pretends to be a plumber named Ralph, and he uses his butt crack to hide all of his tools. Go gadget butt crack.
See, I can think that, but like a like Mary Poppins, and just pulls ridiculous things out. Things that shouldn't actually be able to shut down.
Perfect. That is perfect. Oh my gosh, you are a plumber. There you go. It's perfect.
and Physicality Channel, thank you, sweetheart. He sends us $2. He says that he's 25% of a burger. Thank you.
Aw, thank you. So he's getting you a good burger, not even like a little crappy meat burger. Yeah. That's 25% of a quality burger.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real meat right there, not soybeans.
I could be really rude and say I love biting into real meat, but I won't go there because, we're classy like that.
I would have went there. You should have. I told Mary yesterday when she asked me to send her some clean drawers because she's been held hostage. I told her I don't do that. I only send dirty panties, so she's just got to flip them inside out. We'll be coochie cousins. So ain't no level of depravity. I ain't ready to go. So.
And sorry, Simon the sweetheart, I missed the super chat. He says when Mandy it's like I jumps a dolphin, she gets an orgasm. Right.
That's the noise I make too.
Good to know.
That's the noise that happens.
Oh my god, you guys are nuts. And Sharon C says, as comments on that in 3, 2, 1. Yes. Oh my god. Mandy, thank you, sweetheart, so much. Oh my god, this has been crazy fun.
I love hanging out with the girls. I just adore you. You are amazing. You are just like the sweetest person in the world, and your accent is just amazing. Just amazing. And one day we are going to get together and we're going to get so sloppy drunk.
Oh my God. And then ride the log flume at Disney. Yeah.
Yes. We're going to have to be drunk to do it though. Maybe. I don't even think I need to be drunk. I think I just need for it not to be attractive. Oh, look. Okay. Idea.
Okay. And what's that?
Okay. I have seen these swimsuits, right? They're really hairy. They're not really hairy, but it's like the design. And it looks like a man, right? And it's got the hairy all over it. We need to get those. And I don't know what we're going to do with them yet. But I will come up with an idea. And we're going to wear them. And we're going to look super bad. And it's going to be horrible. And let's see if we can get numbers.
Oh my God, that would be awesome.
We'll do it.
You know what? That's got to be somebody's kink. So I bet we could.
You know that's somebody's kink. I have found there are some strange. There's some shit I didn't even know was a thing, and I thought I was pretty down. Like I thought I was in the know. But there's a lot of stuff that I did not know about. That it's a rabbit hole once you go out there. There's a whole different world out there of stuff that people are into. Hey, Mexican Iron Man! Big hugs!
Hey, sweetheart. Thank you. He says, love you both. Great show. We love you too.
Love you.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're nuts. And I think I've just seen somebody else in the chat. No, it skipped on me. Hey, Allardyce, good to see you.
Hey.
You know, I didn't know until I started doing live streams that it actually did that. I thought that people were actually, covering for themselves.
No, that shit moves on you. As soon as you try to read something, and it pops up and you're like, shit, okay. Yeah, no, it's...
Nearsighted Cyclops says, okay, this is a very bad stream to be semi away from keyboard for.
Yeah, you're going to come back and hear things. And you're going to be confused.
And Run Zero agrees. He says you don't go walking about in the darkness of the net. LOL.
You do not. No, I have found, I found quicksand porn. Have you ever heard of this quicksand porn? Oh, yeah, it's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing where girls are trapped in the quicksand.
Now that you've mentioned it, I'm now going to have to go look it up.
Yeah.
Because I did not know that was a thing.
It is a thing. People are into it. It is so bizarre. It's quite bizarre, but yeah.
I can't. Yeah, apparently people have heard of this before.
It's a thing. It is a thing. I didn't know about it, and then I was told, and now it's like, oh. There we go.
Whatever floats your boat, I'm not going to judge. I'm not that kind of person, but... So
stop judging me. No, I would never. I didn't say I wasn't into it. I just said it's a thing.
It's a thing.
So, it's a thing.
Terminus says weird quicksand porn. Let that sink in.
Sink in. That is a nice pun there, sir. Good pun.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys. Mandy, what have you got coming up, sweetheart?
Let's see. Yeah, tonight I at 6 Eastern. No, 6 Central. 5 Eastern. Yes. I will be having, let's see, Mark Polton will be coming on, and we're going to talk about his new book. And then right after that stream, we will be doing a members-only stream. So if you are a member at my channel, be on the lookout for that link to go out. I'll be dropping the link in the chat. You guys can come and, sit on a stream and talk to me. We can get to know each other because it's so much different. Like, I know my guys in the chat. I know like a lot about them, but you learn so much more when you're able to like converse one-on-one. So, and I want to get to know you guys better and let you guys know me a little bit better. So we're going to be playing some games and just hanging out and chilling and having it'll be a small stream because it's members only. So I'll be able to really focus more on you guys in the chat and not so much on other stuff. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So yay, Larry. So we'll be doing that right after Mark Polton. And yeah, it should be a lot of fun to hang out. So yeah, Larry, if you're around, hop on the stream and actually talk to me. It'll be so much fun. You can be like Larry. I'll be like Mandy. And we can say that. We can double up everything and piss everybody off. It'll be great. We'll be so annoying with it. And yeah, other than that, Monday night I'll be on Toxic Film. And then I have streams lined up all next week. So it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, follow me everywhere because you never know what I'm doing. So
absolutely. And my awesome mods have been putting the links out, but the links are also in the description. Follow this beautiful lady. You will not regret it because she is amazing. And just before we go, we have got one awesome super chat. Thank you again, Mexican Iron Man. He says, okay, wait, one, what the hell was Mandy searching for on Pornhub? Which she found the quicksand porn. And two, which Home Depot sells this in bulk and do they deliver to England? Asking for a friend. Giggity.
I could go days and tell y'all about the stuff that I have seen. But yeah, just know quicksand porn is a thing and I found it somehow. I got there. So
it seems to have left an impression, definitely.
It did. I've seen stuff. Is all I'm gonna say. I've seen things that could, just turn other people crazy. So
yes.
Peace, motherfucker. The jokes don't get old with this one either.
You know what? I'm going to get you to read this one because I just can't.
Amelia Clark wrote a period piece. She was bloody serious. She really went with the flow on that one.
Okay.
And it only took her 5 to 7 days to get it done. So...
Oh my god, thank you, Terminus. Thank you, sweetheart. You guys are the absolute best. Don't we have the best chats? Aren't they amazing?
We do. Your chat is awesome. I love you guys to the moon and back. Y'all are great. Y'all are.
They love you too. And Mandy, thank you so much, sweetheart.
No, thank you for having me.
Love this.
This has been a blast. And just listening to your accent has been the top of my day. I just love the way you talk. I want you to read me to bed. I want to lay my head in your lap and you just read me something smart.
You know what somebody said though? They said, do you do like ASMR or do you do reading? I said, I've never considered it. Didn't think there was a market for it.
No, seriously. I would love nothing more than to lay my head in your lap and you read me some Thoreau or something. I don't know. I want something. I want to hear you read me smart stuffs.
See, I was thinking, something more raunchy, like Lady Chatterley's Lover or something.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. With your accent, I think like Hawking or something. I need something. I want to not know what you're saying to me, but just hear your voice saying it. So.
And just one more before we go. Vertical Horizon says, Purple, you should ask Mandy about the chicken in the screen door incident.
Yeah, I see. Okay. I seen a guy. I'm 100% positive. I seen a guy like screwing a chicken.
Oh no!
And I think he did it. The chicken's legs were moving so fast it looked like he was river dancing. And then I didn't believe that I'd seen it, so I went back the next day during daylight, and there was a whole chicken size in the screen where I think the chicken finally got I think he finally
escaped. I thought this was going to be some innocent story about a chicken getting stuck in a door.
No, I wish I'd seen a chicken just get stuck in a door, not what I saw. I saw what I saw, and it happened. It was
a thing. Oh my god.
I've seen things. I have seen things. Oh my god, Trace!
Hey, Trace XL. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. He says quicksand porn is a thing, but be careful you don't sink too far in. Besides, it's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. I don't like sand, no matter what speed it's at.
Oh my god, I love it.
And at this point, we've lost Mandy. Jeez.
I love it so much.
I love it. Oh my god. Sweetheart, we're going to have to do this again at some point because this
absolutely. Has been nuts. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to have to get you on my channel here soon. And I'll tell you more about the things I've seen because...
Yeah, this is a story, I think, for behind the scenes. Just in case we scared the chat.
I think, see, keep it going. They like it. They want to know about the things we've seen. Eventually, they'll be as degen as I am. I'll turn them. I agree.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. And SRB says the friction could start a fire. Beware.
True enough. True enough.
Oh, guys, you are the best, and I would love to keep talking to Mandy forever and ever, but it is a Sunday, and I've got to let her get on with the rest of her day because she's such a busy lady, but this has been amazing, so thank you.
This has been brilliant. Thank you so much for having me. You guys in the chat, thank y'all for being here. This has been amazing. You guys are great. I love all of y'all. Y'all are so amazing.
And Jim, if you demand more Mandy, you go check her out. She's on tonight, and she's got a member stream, as she said. Join the channel. You will not regret it. I promise you that.
Yes. Yay! This has been a blast.
It has. So huge thank you to you. You are the best. Thank you, sweetheart.
And a
massive thank you to the chat. Thank you to everyone who sent super chats, who sent super stickers, and to everyone who joined the channel. You guys are amazing, and I really appreciate you. So thank you. And guys, I will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central. Mandy, as she said, will be back this evening, so check her out, please. And subscribe. And check out all of the Indiegogos because her work is brilliant.
Oh, thank you. And thank you guys so much in the chat. Love y'all.
Love you guys. You take care and mwah. See you later.
Bye.